Do you know that there is a law that created the tax system to be more simple, fairer, and more efficient?
Good day everyone! We're Group 4 in General Mathematics and we're from 11 UMS Nelson Mandela. Now, if you still don't have any idea and still want to learn a new prior knowledge of what law is notable for lowering personal income tax when increasing the excise taxes, don't skip and continue to watch this video. Okay, let's move forward on what we're going to tackle, answering the question, what is trade?
The Tax Reform for Acceleration Execution Law, or the TRAIN Law, was known as Republic Act 10963. Implemented on December 19, 2017, it was signed into law by our former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Of 1 to 5, how familiar are you with the TRAIN law affecting your take-home pay and daily expenses?
All I can say is 4 because hindi kasi ako super familiar dyan sa ano na yan, sa TRAIN law.
Siguro 1 because ano siya, masama siya pakinggan pero parang kasi siguro pag ang reality is pag more privileged ka, parang mas hindi mo naiinda, lalo na pag student ka, mas hindi mo naiisip yung mga ganun, parang more on focus ka sa ACADS and hindi mo naiisip yung pera kasi pinaprovide siya ng parents. Parang good and bad na ano to, na effect ng pagiging privilege.
Before the implementation of the TRAIN law, the Philippine tax system has not been updated for nearly 2 decades, causing a brief case of inflation, causing taxpayers to be put in a higher tax category. And TRAIN law did introduce several reforms in the Philippine taxation system, considering the change in personal income tax, excise taxes, value-added tax, estate and donors tax, and documentary stamp tax.
The implementation of the TRAIN law has a lot of significant change in the Philippine economy.
On the scale of 1 to 5, how familiar are you with the TRAIN law affecting your take-home pay and daily expense?
For me po, 5 po. Very familiar po ako sa kung gaano naapektuhan po ng TRAIN law yung ano. Kasi parang para sa akin, parang kahapon lang po na sobrang bababa po ng presyo ng mga bilihin na for example po, ang Milo po dati, magkano na po ngayon, 12 na, dati po 8 lang yan. So, yung mga pang-araw-araw po na gastos, na sobrang laki po hindi nagdag. And, yun din po, kung ano, minsan naman po may sinsweldo ako, dahil ang laki din po ng mga bilihin ng mga ano, parang hindi ko din po masyadong naramdaman yung sweldo ko na kasi doon na po siya napunta sa expenses ko, sa mga kinakain ko, pang travel ko, yun po.
On the scale of 1 to 5, how familiar are you with the TRAIN law affecting your take-home pay and daily expenses?
Scale 1 to 5, 4. 4 na lang. Not perfect 5. Kasi kung okay naman, kung mapapaganda naman yung diba, yung Pilipinas, kasi pangkalatan yun, di ba, yung pagkakaltas ng tax, kung mapapaganda naman yung servisyo nila para sa atin, 4 lang, wag ng perfect 5. Kaya kung hindi pina-perfect 5 kasi syempre, kung malaki yung tax na ibabawas nila, maliit yung may uwi natin sa pamilya natin. I mean, namin.
On a scale of 1 to 5 po, how familiar are you with the TRAIN law affecting your take-home pay and daily expenses?
So, yung una sa bangko, parang nakapix na yung amount na pwede nilang tanggalan ba ng interest, something like that sa bangko. Yung sa salary naman, nakatulong siya kasi dati, mababa o mataas yata yung sweldo mo. Mataas yung ang tawag doon, kinakatasan ng taas ng BIR. Pero nang dahil yata sa hindi ako sure kasi hindi naman ako hindi ako accountant, hindi ako lawyer. So yun lang yung pagkakaalam ko doon sa TRAIN law. Kumbaga nakatulong siya in a sense na yung sa salary hindi ganoon ang kalaki yung kinakalta sa sweldo. On a scale of 1 to 5, siguro ang knowledge ko sa TRAIN law ay 3.
For instance, employers whose salaries are a lower wage are experiencing a hard time considering paying an increasing take-home pay due to reduce a PTI maintaining their salary to survive, although they were having a hard time. The train law efficiently provide financial relief for ordinary laborers, improvising to improve and adjust the tax brackets.
Additionally, it generates into the government funds, increasing the consumption taxes directly to infrastructure developments and other social services. Train law modernizes the Philippine tax system, enhancing it to be more progressive and to meet the needs of the economy. Now, I have some trivia for all of you. Kindly scan the QR code for those who can to consider answering the Kahoot gameplay.
In conclusion, the main goal of the train law is to reduce the tax burden to the low-income earners and provide adjustments assessing a progressive economy here in the Philippines.
Thank you for the willingness to listen to our video and to learn. See you around, and don't forget to like and subscribe.